Hello, and welcome to another episode of Killer Ant Reviews. Today, we're actually reviewing something a little different. Well, I guess you see my computer that doesn't have a cover. That's for heat issues. But today, instead of like reviewing books, I'm actually reviewing a Lego set. For people who actually know me, I'm a huge fan of Lego, and right now, I actually built this just yesterday. It's the Lego 3-in-1 pirate ship. Although, even though it's a 3-in-1, I rarely, if ever, like build the other two. Just because like the first model is always the best. I did the same thing with the medieval castle and the Ferris wheel. So, this is it. This is probably everything except for the captain's hat. His hat kept falling off, and I don't know where it went to. And also this guy right here was actually from the Lego Ferris wheel. I just added him as kind of like the hapless prisoner. So what it comes with a pretty decent looking shark, unless you move the jaw, then it kind of looks kind of weird. What I also love, never actually used this little camera handheld before. Gotta see if I can get that in there. It comes with a nice captain's quarters where actually both windows can actually open like that. Comes with a chair, cup. There's also a map in there too. I actually love that detail. I keep knocking against the sails. It comes with 2 cannons with foldable doors. I kind of wish it came with 4 because you can actually see those 2 more holes. I would have loved to have 2 more cannons, so you can have like a 4-cannon pirate battle. It comes with 4 minifigs. The captain who's missing his hat. You got like the crewman. You got the skeleton right there, and right up there is another crewman with a telescope. Yeah, obviously I love the detail. Back when I was a kid, I did build like a ship before. It wasn't as detailed, and the pieces were a lot bigger. There was over 1,000 pieces on this, and this costed me $100. Well worth it though. Trying to get this back without knocking it off. Obviously, you have the anchor right here. They also have like a kind of a mermaid thing. It kind of looks like it, but kind of doesn't either. Kind of wish they did a little bit better with that, and with obviously the captain's hat. These pieces were kind of cool for the rope. There was an extra one, so I guess it's for something else. Yeah, this is the whole thing. I also love how you can actually have like the extra cannonballs, and there's a whole other floor down there. Not much for that. I would not recommend putting this in water. I'm not sure why you would put Legos in water. I don't think they're really watertight. This can easily glide. Go away, treasure chest. You keep getting in my way. Goes down there. They have like little gliders. There's also a hole, so it actually won't even float. I'm not sure who would actually try that, because when I was a kid, I never did try that. Even though one of my first Lego sets I built was actually when I first got into Legos when I was like in like elementary, middle school, I actually bought like a rescue craft, which I took out in the snow and slid it around. That was really fun. Yeah, and that's the whole tour. Other than like you can actually get the anchor up. But that was kind of a cool addition too. It's a lot of detail, and would this actually be recommended for kids? It's a hard build for if you have a kid. It's a hard build. You 100% need to help the kid with it. That's basically my opinion. I mean, if I was a kid, I would have gotten absolutely frustrated with some of the pieces. Mostly these were a little difficult to put in because I had to slip them in between these, and they didn't quite fit all the way. Actually, one shot off, and I had to go look for it. But after I got them on, they stayed on. What would I give this set? This set, 100% 10 out of 10. One of my favorite sets that I've actually built, and it actually looks pretty steady. I know I have the Ferris wheel, which you can actually see a little glimpses of it in the background. That one's also pretty durable, except my cat kept knocking it down. I would have reviewed that, except he knocked it down and he actually ripped part of the ground floor to shreds, so it doesn't no longer have the stairway to the Ferris wheel. I gotta figure out where that went to. That actually got knocked down, and I think a few pieces went underneath a desk or underneath something here. But yeah, that's the whole review of the ship. It's a little bit different than some of my book reviews. I once in a while do like to expand out to doing other reviews too. I just don't want to primarily do just books. Like I did like the Evolutions ranked. So yeah, this is a fun set. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Hopefully I can get another set at some point. I'm trying to save my money for things. So until next time, this is Killer Ant.